Today we are going to talk about tropical rainforest, which is a topic in GCSE-Geography. We are following the AQA syllabus. This video will focus on several areas. Firstly is the location of tropical rainforest, the climate of the tropical rainforest, how is the soil like, what are the plant and animal adaptation, what are the goods and services provided in the TRF, what are the causes of deforestation, impact of deforestation, and how can we manage them sustainably. And we will also use a case study in Malaysia. Firstly, location. Tropical rainforests are equatorial. They are found within the tropics and around the equator. Example of tropical rainforest include the Amazon in Brazil, the Congo Basin, and the Indo-Malaysian rainforest. How is the climate like? The climate is very humid. It's very humid. This is due to high level of rainfall and constant evapotranspiration of the plant. Why does the tropical rainforest have such a high level of rainfall? Over 2,000 millimeters per year. Why? It's because it is located at the equator. So there are lots of sunlight or insolation. This means that the air rises. Low air pressure. This can result in cloud, which means precipitation. This is from the Global Atmospheric Circulation Model, GAC. Okay. Tropical rainforest is also very high temperature. It's 20 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius. Apart from the high temperature, it's also no season because it's located in the equator. So no season. Let's talk about what is the climate like in the tropical rainforest. Climate is humid. We already talked about that. What are we going to talk about is why does it make the soil so infertile? The soil is infertile. The reason is because there are high level of rainfall, frequent soil leaching is caused. This means that when the nutrient accumulate in the forest floor, it quickly get washed away by the water. This means that the cycle of nutrient is very rapid. This causes infertile soil. We are also going to talk about the animal and plant adaptation. Firstly, let's talk about the animal. The animal will include sloths, which use camouflage, and move slowly, so that it's very difficult to be spotted by the predator. We also have the spider monkey, which has long arms, long limbs, help them climb and swing around the trees. There are 2 trees. This is the monkey, climb around. We also get the flying frog. It's a frog with the webbed feet and hand. This means they can glide around the plant. For example, this is plant A, this is plant B. You can do it, go away very easy. We are also going to talk about plant. Firstly, we have the buttress root. This is extra root separate from the main root. They provide extra stability because the soil is very, very thin. This is separate, so imagine they go outside and they support the tree better. This provide stability. And also we got the lianas, which have their roots on the floor, but then they climb up via other trees to the main canopy. This maximize photosynthesis. And also we get drip tips. The leaf in the rainforest, they have a pointed tip. This means when the water came, they are slide off, so the leaf doesn't snap. This increase the probability of survival. This ensures survival. It's very, very good. We are also going to talk about the goods and services provided by the TRF tropical rainforest. Okay. Good. We have got the raw material for medicine. For example, there is the rosy periwinkle, which is very, very specialized for a disease. And also we got a palm oil in Malaysia and Indonesia, and we got tropical wood. For the services, we got ecotourism. To conclude, it provides add value to market. Now we are going to talk about the case study, which is Malaysia. Malaysia is located in Southeast Asia, which is near Singapore, Vietnam, Brunei, Indonesia, etc. And its capital is Kuala Lumpur. 67% of land area in Malaysia is covered by tropical rainforest. We're going to discuss about the cause of deforestation in Malaysia. Firstly, there is logging. They cut down trees massively for the tropical wood export. This creates massive environmental damage. Secondly, we got the commercial farming. This is when the forest is cleared for the plantation of palm oil, which is demanded by Western industry. Thirdly, we got energy development. Malaysia government, they built a Bakun Dam in the middle of the rainforest, flooded 700 kilometers square of land. It's really, really bad. And fourthly, we got the road building. They built roads within the rainforest. Say for example, this is the road, and then this is the rainforest. The trees are here. They have the orangutan here. They built the road to facilitate the transportation of the goods and services and of the resources around the tropical rainforest. This create damage. And we also got subsistence farming. This is when the tribal people they slash and burn the forest for farmland to grow the crop that they eat their own. Now we are going to talk about the impact of deforestation. Firstly, there is loss of biodiversity. By cutting down the trees, the habitat on the ground and in the main canopy are at threat. For example, this is the tree. If the animal, if the tree are cut down, no tree, or then where do the animal go? Or they're at threat. Such as the orangutans. Really bad. And also, we got the impact to climate change. So less trees means there is less CO2 absorbed. This means more CO2 in atmosphere. This means global warming. And it also impacts the temperature of the local area. For example, there is a tree, then no tree, then there is no evapotranspiration. There is less cooling. Really bad. The local temperature increase. Also, we got the loss of medicine. Many plants in the tropical rainforest, they can be raw material for the medicine that cure many patients. Loss of medicine is really bad, such as rosy periwinkles. Really bad. But we also got economic development as an impact of deforestation. This can be good or bad. For the positive side, more company, more firms, they go to extract the natural resources. The tax revenue of the government increase. They have more spending on education. This means a skilled workforce. This can increase their productivity to make their country become more developed. And then they also have palm oil and tropical wood that they can export. This can increase the export, which can reduce the trade deficit. However, there are lots of downside to the economic development based on the deforestation. Firstly, this is a loss of biodiversity, and the local tribes may be threatened. The subsistence farming in the region, the agriculture may be affected because of the change in the ecosystem and the temperature, which is really bad. Now, the final bit, we are also talking about how can the rainforest can be managed sustainably. Firstly, I will explain what's meant by the term sustainability. This term means that we satisfy the need of our current generation without compromising the need of the future generations. So it's both sides good. Then how can we do? Firstly, we can do national park. This is national park. Conservation. This is by setting up a national park in the land that need protected to ensure that they are not under the threat of deforestation. They are managed sustainably, so the biodiversity can increase again. This is conservation. And also secondly, we have education. What is meant by education? We educate the people about the importance of the rainforest, so they are less likely to chop down the trees again. So the trees they can thrive again. The ecosystem, the biome, good again. Okay. Then also we got selective logging. What is selective logging? Basically, instead of cutting down many trees, we cut down a few trees only, and then leave the rest intact. We don't disturb the other trees. We only cut down 1 or 2 trees. For our export, we can still protect our environment. This is a compromise. For example, this is the name example is the Malaysian selective management system. Okay, now we remember selective logging. And also we got international agreement. International agreement. This is when countries make deal with each other to protect their forest. For example, we got the Forest Stewardship Council, which ensure that the forest come from the goods come from a sustainably managed forest. And we also got Death for Nature swap, which is when a poor country preserve their nature and rich country cancel their debt. Both good, both sides very good. And finally, we have ecotourism, where the tourists learn about the nature, visiting the tropical rainforest, but causing no environmental damage. Thank you very much for the video. Watching this video. Goodbye.